At dawn, before the birds even finished deciding what song to sing, a single dewdrop clung to the edge of a blade of grass. It was no bigger than a pinhead, yet it trembled with a quiet importance. Within its tiny, curved surface, the world bent, folded, and repeated itself, as if the morning had leaned in close to whisper secrets. If you looked closer than most ever do, you'd see the dewdrop wasn't empty, it was a stage. Inside, light entered first, splitting itself into 1,000 rehearsals of color. Each beam argued gently with the next about where it belonged. Blue insisted on depth, gold demanded warmth. Together, they painted the opening scene, a bright shimmer announcing the start of several very small lives. At the center lived a kingdom of reflections. Tiny, mirrored figures paced along curved horizons, each convinced they were real and singular. One reflection, sharp-edged and proud, believed itself to be the sun. It burned with purpose, declaring, "Without me, nothing begins." Nearby, softer reflection of a passing cloud drifted slowly, countering, "Without pause, nothing lasts." Their debate looped endlessly, a polite war of meaning that neither could ever win. Near the dewdrop's lower edge, where gravity pulled hardest, gathered the weight of the night. Shadows pooled there, murmuring among themselves. They carried memories of darkness, the cool hush before dawn, the fox that slipped unseen through the grass, the dreams insects had not yet finished. One shadow wished to stay forever, fearing that once the light fully arrived, it would be erased. Another shadow longed to fade, tired of holding so much quiet. Between them, surface tension held everything in a perfect balance, like an invisible director insisting the drama continue just a little longer. Suddenly, a vibration rippled through the dewdrop as an ant passed nearby, its footsteps like thunderous echoes. Inside, panic flared. The reflections wobbled. The self-proclaimed sun dimmed. The shadows gasped. Was this the end? Had the story reached its final act? But the blade of grass just swayed, and the dewdrop steadied itself. Relief washed through its tiny world. The cloud reflections sighed and drifted on. Somewhere deep inside, a minuscule cheer rose, an unspoken agreement that survival, even temporary, was worth celebrating. As the morning warmed, evaporation began its quiet work. Molecules at the surface grew restless, dreaming of the sky. One by one, they loosened their grip and vanished upward. Inside the dewdrop, this became a tale of departures. Characters noticed gaps where their companions had been. "Where did they go?" asked a glimmer of green reflected from a nearby leaf. "They've been promoted," said the cloud, ever so gentle. "They're becoming something larger." Not everyone found comfort in this. The shadows grew anxious, feeling themselves thin. The sun reflection blazed brighter, desperate to be remembered. Even the dewdrop itself felt a tightening, an awareness that its perfection was fragile. Then came the moment of transformation. A breeze, soft but decisive, brushed against the grass. The dewdrop shuddered, stretched, and finally let go. For an instant, everything inside it collided: light, shadow, reflection, memory, all compressed into a single, shining heartbeat. In that one flash, the miniature dramas reached their climax. The sun and the cloud stopped arguing. The shadows released their fears. All their roles dissolved into pure motion. The dewdrop fell. It didn't shatter like you might expect. Instead, it broke into meaning. Some of it soaked into the soil, carrying with it the memory of night. Some lifted into the air, joining the sky it had long reflected, and some clung briefly to another blade of grass, ready to begin a smaller story all over again. By mid-morning, no trace of the original dewdrop remained. To a casual eye, nothing important had happened at all. But the grass stood a little taller, the air felt subtly kinder, and somewhere between the earth and sky, the echoes of those tiny dramas lingered, proof that even the smallest moment, held briefly and then let go at just the right time, can contain an entire world. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this little story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more moments of wonder.